you something. Somebody else's bad day has got nothing to do with you. So they're having a bad day, and you are supposed to have the most beautiful, amazing experience and a very important day at hand, the birth of your baby. Are you gonna let somebody else's bad mood ruin that experience? I wouldn't. But join me and let me share a few tips on how you can make sure that you avoid that and only keep the energy that is serving you for your experience. Hi again and welcome to another video. In here I speak a lot about birth preparation, tips and hacks on how to prepare for the birth, for your ideal birth, doula stuff, mamahood and everything in between. If you're new here, my name is Naomi Karemi and welcome to the channel. So today I want to talk a little bit about how not to jinx your birth based on somebody else's attitude or mood. This is mostly for couples who end up being in the hospital setting, waiting for the birth. It may be that you just labored at home and then you decide to transfer to the hospital. It may also be something that you can use at home. So many times when you go in a hospital setting, what we need to not forget is that in the hospital setting, they work with protocol. So however way you come in, even with a birth plan or a preference list, be aware that that is somebody else's structure, and within that structure they have protocols that they need to abide by because there are legal lawsuits. But you can always question and always buy time and always ask them to repeat and elaborate a bit further if you did not understand something. So imagine you have gone in and it is a busy shift and maybe the welcome was a bit abrupt. Think of it in another way. When you arrive at the hospital, what time of day was that when you walked into that hospital? Because we are dealing with humans. To be human is to err. If you walked in the morning, remember that you may be walking into somebody else's end of shift. Now, depending on how that shift was, you might be subjected to a little bit of mood, maybe tiredness. Sometimes it's not really mood. Many times it is tiredness. And maybe also it is so busy that they feel rushed, but they want to provide the same kind of care to everybody so that they are fair. In the current situation now, amongst many hospitals, they are only allowing one person in the birthing spaces. So that means the birthing partner who is allowed is the father of the child or your partner, not the doula. So in that aspect, when you do arrive, I always encourage the couples that I support to go in with a positive mentality. Keep your options open, keep your aura open, keep your mentality open, because you do not know the kind of shift you have walked into or what that person has been dealing with. Fair enough, customer is always right. Fair enough, you want to be treated special because that is your day. But again, to human is to err. Once you have thought through about, the kind of shift you may have walked into, the possibility that this is somebody else's last chance or last minute before they go home and somebody else will be coming to take over, keeping your options open and your own aura open, it means that people will be able to go a little bit further with you, a little bit further to meet you where you're at. Remember, what you give is what you receive. So if you walk into a space and you're already aggressive and ready to argue, okay, so ready to fight, and for many men, many of the partners, what I encourage them is, do not go in and flex your muscles, because you can be seen without causing a scene. There is no need for it. The hospital is already sterile enough. We don't need to add any more to it. Being open and being positive and trusting, because that's where it starts. Huh? Trusting that whatever advice that they're giving you is for the best and the benefit of yourself, your bump, and your baby. So remain open, stay calm. If you have need to prove a case, do it respectfully. Aside from keeping things open and your aura open, keep the communication open. Discuss your concerns in an amicable way. Sometimes when you move from 0 to 100, people find it difficult to meet you in between, because there is no barrier, or they don't understand whether you are able and capable to receive whatever that they need to give to you. So keeping the communication line open means that you are not only saying whatever it is that you need to say in a respectful way, in an amicable way, but also you're able to receive the information that is being conveyed to you. Another way you could do that is by letting go of the idea that they are all bad. You will hear so many variations on how women were treated or how they were made to feel at birth. But remember, somebody else's experience is not going to be your reality, and you have control on how that pans out. Now, this one is a line that I use a lot with many of my clients. Don't mourn for a birth you haven't had. So in other words, stop creating the scenarios in your mind, in how you think that that person behaved, or or that person's mood or attitude towards you will sum out something. The more you give life to something, the more of a reality it becomes. Just stay calm, keep calm. This one will probably have you in shackles. Be grateful and thankful for the difficult people that you will have met in that hospital setting. Because once you find somebody who is actually going to be outgoing and willing to go an extra mile for you, you will be able to understand that not everybody is out there to make your life miserable. Not everybody is out there to not be helpful. That there are some who are in the work because it is a calling for them. That not all of them do that kind of work because it puts bread on their table. That there are people who have a bit of humanity in them. Imagine being in a situation where you walk in and you find they're so rushed, but there may also be some events where they will not be talking to you about them because of the weight of what that could do. Remember, when you're pregnant, you are very prone to receiving a lot of things. So respect that they may be dealing with things that they would rather deal with them without them being imposed onto you. This one you probably have heard so many times. Do not compare yourself with other people. Pregnancy, birth, and the postpartum, it has a way of creating suddenly the experts amongst us. Suddenly the advice is flashing from left, right, and center. But whatever it is that you hear, decide on what from that story or experience that you have had is going to serve you. There are many stories out there that you can hold on to, because everybody's story has something to teach us. But be mindful of the ones that you pick, and be mindful of the information that you pick from the stories that you create into a reality. Don't compare yourself to anybody else, because even your own sister's experiences will be completely different to yours. Even your own mother's experience will be completely different to yours. So let the comparison tactic not be something that you're going to use to really set yourself up for misery, because misery loves company. Remain calm in every scenario. Once you are calm, you will find that people will want to make sure that you do understand the situation at hand, and also they'll be more concerned about where you're at and if you have comprehended the information that has been conveyed to you. So remaining calm and not firing up and adding oil to fire already means that people will be more accommodative to you. Now, I'm not saying give all the power to somebody, but we have control over how we experience something. So this one is one that I have always seen, that, moms or birthing people will go in, get treated however, or feel like they were not heard or listened to, and then they blame themselves. Maybe I didn't, and maybe if I would, maybe I should have. Don't blame yourself. Do not take the responsibility of somebody else's actions and wear them as your own. You're not responsible for anybody else's behavior towards you. Now, if they have a PALS system, PALS is something that they use a lot in the NHS back in the UK, but it's a patient advisory liaison service where you can speak to somebody about your discontentment. So if they have that kind of service, or a card, or somebody else like a nurse or a midwife that you can speak to on the side about how you feel you were treated, do. Because it's in giving complaints or in giving compliments that they can improve the services that they provide for others. Many people would actually take that with them and just feel like, no, if I do it, it's because it will look like blah, blah, blah. No. Without feedback, there is no progress. And then last but not least is to take care of you. Don't be so hanged up and so focused on everything that can go wrong, because everybody's experience is going to be different. But keep focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. Protect your energy. Be mindful of the energy that you welcome, and look after you first. Now, I will be creating more content in this version where I will be speaking more about pregnancy, birth, and the postpartum. And sometimes I will also touch on bereavement. So if those are topics that you are looking for on these realms of YouTube, please consider subscribing, consider sharing the videos, and clicking that bell so that you can be reminded and notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the